Hello everyone and welcome. This is Nanotech Noob, and today I've got another Redstone video for you guys. So this Redstone project here was inspired by Ethoslab's most recent video where he tried creating a thing that sorts out enchanted books and pieces of armor for his his piglin bartering farm. So in his episode, basically, I think he came to the conclusion of just voiding armor stands and the armor that comes with, and I kind of took that as a challenge. So what I've got here is a system that, as you can see, I've run several times, and it's sorted it. It is 100% accurate. So if I take this chest right here with assorted books and helmets, go ahead and bring that, place it up here at the top. You can see that it kicks into action, and occasionally the skeleton shoots. The minecart, I don't think I've ever had a problem with that. But as you can see, I think that first one had a helmet. As you can see, there's a helmet right after that. That one has a helmet. Let's see, give us a book. That one shot out a book, and we've now got two more books in there. So yeah, I'll go ahead and let that run. So basically what's going on is we detect when an item goes into this dispenser here, and that will that'll detect here, and it will set off a redstone line down here that allows a piston to extend a block up. Also, when an item first goes in, it will trigger this monostable circuit, which will activate this entire system right here. This is just the timing circuit. So basically how it works is this piston, or this dispenser, will activate first, which will place the armor stand, and one redstone tick later it will dispense one of these items, and then I believe it's two or three redstone ticks after that the piston will activate, pushing the armor stand out of the way. And then when the armor stands down here, there's a pressure plate in there, which the minecarts for some reason don't activate, which is extremely useful. So while there's an armor stand down there, get a better angle here, it activates this redstone line, which opens up this trapdoor, allowing the skeleton to see the iron golem. And the skeleton will then shoot at the iron golem and destroy the armor stand, saving the armor stand and the piece of armor that's on it, if there is one. Once the armor stand breaks, it falls down into these hoppers down here, and any armor stands that come in here will immediately get pulled out by this filter, because the hoppers pull first before pushing. That way we never get an armor stand inside of the armor chest. So we'll come down here, and when it goes through this hopper right here, this comparator will detect it, and the observer will detect this turning on and off, sending a pulse up these observers, which will also go to these observers, activating each one of these droppers, bringing it up to this hopper here, recycling the armor stand back into the dispenser. All the while, this line right here will go through this repeater, and if this block is extended, which as you can see it is not anymore, meaning this dispenser is empty. If there's any more items left in this will be up. This repeater will set off this timing system once again, causing the system to continue until this dispenser is empty. And then I've got everything color coordinated as well. So in lime we've got the item detection, in yellow the auto start, the cyan is the timing, the red is the armor stand recovery and reactivation. The magenta here is the armor stand detection. The gray here is the armor stand filter. The blue is where you input all of the items from the bartering system, and really any system in all honesty, if it produces armor and enchanted books or other non-stackable items that can't be put onto an armor stand. It's not just limited to enchanted items or enchanted books. The orange block here is the book and miscellaneous output, and the purple here is the armor output. So you don't need to have them going to the chest. You can have these hoppers connecting up to another hopper line, which brings them to any other sorting system that you want. Alright, now on to the tutorial. So first up, you want to build up a structure like this in the white, just an L shape with glass panes around. Another sort of Tetris style block with a trapdoor that faces either that way or that way. And then catch yourself a skeleton, place him right there, block him in, and make sure to rename him or give him an item, that way he doesn't despawn. Then above him you'll want to make sure there's a solid block with 2 pieces of packed ice, and then the dispensers facing into this one right here. Then from here you'll want a chest or anywhere for the miscellaneous items to go, and then just point hoppers into the chest or wherever you want them to go. Then if we come down here, we'll place 4 hoppers along the bottom like so, with a hopper facing any direction but down, a hopper facing wherever you want it to go, and then another hopper facing into there. We'll just break these temporary blocks. Then for the minecart, all you want to do is place a rail down with the minecart with the hopper on top of that, break the rail, and place the pressure plate. And around the back here, you'll just place 2 blocks like that and 1 like that, with a redstone torch like that, and then 2 redstone dusts pointing into that. That way it blocks the skeleton's line of sight to the iron golem, in which case we can summon one in right here. This time he doesn't suffocate like my last attempt at recording this. Alright, and now for the armor stand recovery and reactivation lines. So basically for this you'll just want to make yourself a standard item filter with your comparator, 3 redstone dust, 1 repeater, and a redstone torch. And then in this one you'll want to grab yourself some armor stands, and any filler block. We'll just use stone. So throw 4 in there, fill up that, and then place 23 stone in there. That way when one goes in, you can see now gets pulled down into here. There will always be 1 armor stand stuck in here, so before you officially use this, you want to go ahead and put 1 in this second hopper as well. For the reactivation line, you'll just want to take a comparator, place it like that, with an observer facing like that, and I believe another observer right there as well. And then bring, I believe it is 6 up, or 5 up, followed by 6 observers like so. Any solid block, and then your droppers facing up, again, will go 6 high. Those need to go into some hoppers going back to this dispenser where you can throw the rest of your armor stands. Then from here you'll just place another block like so, redstone dust on top of the observer, and a repeater facing that way. Alright, now we're going to be doing the item detection, auto start, and timing system. So we're going to start with the timing system. We're going to place a sticky piston right above the hopper, the slime block above the dispenser, then bring yourself the 3 blocks out, then go down 2 blocks and place them like that, stair-stepping it up. And you'll want to place your repeaters in a configuration like so, with 4 ticks on this one and another one with 1. This one on, I believe, 2, this one on 3, with redstone dust like so. Next, for the item detection, place a block like that, a diagonal from there, diagonal from there, diagonal from there, a comparator on that one, a repeater on that one. And this one will be 2 diagonals, with redstone dust there, and redstone dust there. Then we'll place a sticky piston, or actually no, we'll do that in a different color. Then for this one, we'll want to bring it down, bring it across, and up like so. And then on this one, we'll have the sticky piston and the concrete like so. And then bring the redstone across. Now this is the auto start system, so bring it like that, place a redstone dust, sticky piston, a block on top of that, and then 2 blocks like so. redstone vest there, and a repeater. We'll set that to 3 ticks. I don't think that needs to be anything higher than 1, but it just helps to make sure it doesn't pulse. And basically it gives it a more stable one. That way we don't run the risk of anything breaking. Anyways, I believe that is the entire system done. So if we go ahead and grab this chest here and another hopper. So this should have NBT. Place a hopper there. This is your input for all of the items that you want sorted. Place that there. And as you can see, it is working. So we got a book in the first one, we got a helmet in the second one, and the armor stand is continuously recycling. Anyways, a link to this world will be down in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. Yeah, and if you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next episode. Okay, bye.